fish into that water and try to catch a fish. Here we are, just look at this. Got a dead fish over here. To climb up this hill, you can see that. Hello, it is 9:09 a.m. and surprise, we start out today at La Paz and right near the lake. Check that out. Great thing, the ducks are quite calm today, although there's just two of them, and far away they're all in a group, but at least not to that level that they fight for fish. Look at that, I got this slope that goes all the way down to the lake. That's a surprise, but you know, when you're driving your motorbike and all of a sudden you slip in there, just imagine. But yeah, today is the perfect day to be out here. I just checked the weather and found out that it's the hottest day in the week, and after today it will be the real turn of the season. Like, it will start to get a bit more what it was like last weekend. Great thing that there's not oh, I just missed out, but there's that one duck that galloped like a fish into that water and try to catch a fish. There's always this, you know, when it comes to creatures like ducks and swans swimming in the pond, it's just like a grizzly bear and a fox in the forest, right? They always get their possession to hunt. Like, they're always in that mood to hunt down other species. Yeah, what happened there was one of the ducks caught a fish, but now we are heading closer to the woods side. There should be like a bridge for us to pass. And now heading for the bridge. Look at that. You can even walk under that bridge too. And it's, you can even take your bike on this too. I can just do it under the bridge. That's one great way of logic of doing things. After having crossed through that bridge, we have come to a picnic area. You see, you got the grill here too. You can have barbecue here, and look at this. This looks so realistic that looks much more like a restaurant than a picnic area. I can even tell from the sinks, but even if you push, the water doesn't come out, so there's barely any water in this one. Okay, now we got one duck trying to look for fish and the other one standing on this log. We actually got two at the moment, with both of them looking for fish to hunt, from what I can tell, their expression. And a romantic day out for the ducks. That's what they call romance. Oh man, won't even escape the romance scene. It's like escaping a wedding, you know? Here we are, just look at this. Got a dead fish over here. Some fishing activity have been done, obviously. And this time it's the ants that got really hungry for that fish. Like, I found out that his head was chopped off, and like a group of ants coming from the ant hole appeared to be wild. Like, sometimes it just turns out to be the ducks, sometimes it just turns out to be the geese and the swans, but on many other times it's the fishing activities. Oh wow, I'm really hoping that the ants enjoyed his head, at least if they enjoyed his head, and that's great. Unlike last time, I'm just gonna be silly enough to climb up this hill. You can see that this pipe even leads to the drain, so this is a pretty silly idea indeed, but we did it. At least I just did it just to be way more practical.
Oh my god. So we just have already left the lake and all of a sudden this happened. Oh my god.
To be fair, it was calm and it was nice to actually take this walk, although it's hot. It's a really hot day in the weather forecast. But when you leave, like you just, it comes to a point that you just can't stop the ducks and you just can't stop the birds from hanging in the middle of the road, or when you're about to have a tennis or a volleyball practice lesson, you just can't stop them from getting to the field, or you just cannot stop them from getting into a picnic area. Like, they show their power no matter how small they are compared to like these. Like, that's why you have seen that fish getting eaten by all the ants about 1 minute to go. And like, imagine, you can tell from their beak that sometimes you can lose your finger, sometimes they can just bite a part of your ear off, and like, they just get really, really furious when you piss them off and when they're actually enjoying their time wherever they're on, pretty much. Even at the center of the road, even at the center of the parking lot. It's like when that used to be me. Now I'm only kidding, but that would be me if I would spend a whole day in my room stress eating and stress gaming after doing a lot of homework. They have that kind of nature, you know? Well, I know, because I've seen this once. Like, once there was a squirrel that ran out of its hole and come up to a duck, and the duck started to run after him. Like, the duck got really, really pissed off, thinking that the squirrel was going to bite him in the beak. Like, it's just a better way to say biting him in the ass. But yeah, so I've got out of all that, ma'am, some fresh looking fruit there. Great Lord. Some organic pineapples and organic coconut. Look at this. All these stuff over here is organic. It's actually a pretty fun place to have a look at stuff. Yeah, it's one of those places that there's a mix of things. Well, anyway, guys, that was a really, really nice morning, but I am going to keep this vlog short. And look at this. They are already preparing a new restaurant. Actually, it is right in front of that IHOP that was closed like a year ago. But for today, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the vlog tomorrow.